Welcome to the School of the Lost Tribes. Your charity helps generate the lessons needed to seal the chosen before the destruction. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness, and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Deuteronomy 28:45-46. Persistent curses as signs and wonders. Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. King James Version. All these curses shall come upon thee. Yahweh makes it clear, the curses listed in Deuteronomy 28 are not random misfortunes. They are intentional judgments for not obeying his commandments. These curses are described as pursuing Israel, there is no escape; overtaking them, they will catch up no matter where they flee; destroying them, spiritually, economically, socially, and nationally. This reveals a targeted covenant punishment, not a general hardship. Because thou hearkenest not. The reason is not poverty, race, or chance. It's disobedience to Yahweh's laws, statutes, and commandments. Israel agreed to this covenant at Sinai. The penalty for rebellion was persistent generational curses. These are not just consequences. They are divine enforcement of the covenant. And they shall be upon thee for a sign. This is one of the most powerful verses in all of Deuteronomy 28. A sign is something that identifies. Yahweh is saying, the curses will mark Israel in history. They will function as proof of identity, a spiritual fingerprint. If you want to know who the Israelites are today, look at who is wearing the curses. These signs include captivity in foreign lands, poverty despite labor, families broken and scattered, enemies ruling over them, mental, physical, and economic oppression. No other nation bears all these signs together except the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade, colonized indigenous peoples, and those scattered across the Americas and the islands. And for a wonder is something shocking, astonishing, something that makes the world look and ask, why are these people suffering so much? Why are they the most incarcerated? Why are they the most impoverished? Why do they face discrimination, even globally? Why are their children lost, their families broken? The world doesn't have an answer, but the scriptures do. And upon thy seed forever. This seals the generational nature of the curse. It is not limited to the people in Moses' time. It was to continue through their children, through slavery, colonization, Jim Crow, redlining, and mass incarceration, until Israel repents and returns to Yahweh. This proves that the descendants of slaves in America, the Caribbean, Central and South America, and among native populations are the seed of Israel. The curse is not just in the past. It lives in the ghettos, reservations, prisons, and poor schools of today. Why Yahweh did this? Yahweh did not curse Israel to destroy them for sport. He cursed them to remind them who they are, turn them back to righteousness, prepare them for redemption through Yeshua. This is discipline from a loving Father, not annihilation. Yeshua came to lift the curse. Yeshua said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Matthew 15:24. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. He came for those under the burden of these signs and wonders, to break the curse and bring healing to a cursed nation. Conclusion: the curses are the sign of our identity. Deuteronomy 28:45-46 is not just a warning, it's a revelation. The curses are proof of who we are. They are historical evidence that Yahweh's word is true. They show us the reason for our suffering, and they point to the path of return. We are not lost. We are marked. We are not forsaken. We are chastened. And through Yeshua, we can break free. Let the curses wake us up, and let the commandments guide us home.